4 contestants today include the Minister of Water, Professor Makame Mbarawa. Others who also collected nomination forms were Mwantumu Sultan, who becomes the first woman to join the leadership race, Haji Pandu Rashid, a former retired teacher, and retired Dr. Abdul Hakim Muhammad Ali.
Na ushirika huo siishie kwa chama cha
kwa hiyo kwenye President Dr John Magufuli has arrived in Dar es Salaam where he's kabla siongeze linalofuata au maoni tofauti along Morogoro and some roads. Alafu kuna kitu the residents President Magufuli started a fundraising so as to mark the judge for
Nyangoma kama kuna shirikia basi sheria ingeweka utaratibu wa kutambua moja
na maendeleo hayana chama. Ninawaomba ndugu zangu wa Tanzania tushikamane. Tuitengeneze Tanzania yetu. Mimi ni kiongozi tu wa muda. Ninatimiza wajibu wangu kwa kazi nilizotumwa na Watanzania kupitia chama changu cha Mapinduzi. Na leo sikuja kufanya kampeni. Ninapita kuwasalimu kwa sababu mmejikusanya wenyewe kwa hiari yenu. Napenda kuwathibitishia ndugu zangu wana Ubungo na Watanzania kwa ujumla, mimi ni mtumishi wenu.
Prevention and Combating of Corruption Bureau PCCB has interrogated the Secretary General of Opposition Chadema Party, John Magufuli, on a spending of funds raised from salary cuts of members of parliament of the party. Magufuli arrived at PCCB offices located at Upanga area in Dar es Salaam in the afternoon for questioning, being a continuation of an exercise started last week where 50 members of parliament of Chadema have so far been questioned. Now, the chairperson of the National Agriculture Council, Dr. Jacqueline Mkindi, has said that the government budget for the 2020-2021 financial year has given priority on key issues which will contribute to more investment in agriculture, livestock and fisheries sectors.
Ukiangalia vifungashio vinavyotumiwa kwa uzalishaji wa maziwa,
when you look at the type of packaging used by milk producers, customs duty has been reduced from 25% to 0%. Wine bottle corks has also been removed. Duty on wine bottle corks has also been removed. Packaging used in coffee, cashew, cotton and seeds, the government has also removed customs duty. As farmers, we would like the government to invest in subsidies and on-farm implements, and the budget should focus more on small-scale farmers.
The Minister of Works, Transport and Communication, Engineer Isaac Kamwelwe, has inspected construction of the second phase of the standard gauge railway project between Morogoro and Makutupora to Singida, which is expected to be completed in February next year, where he expressed satisfaction on the construction progress.
From the initial plan, we should be at 50%. But because of the weather, as you know, this year in Tanzania, rain fell for 8 months. This has slowed down the contractor. The Dar es Salaam-Morogoro segment and Morogoro-Dar es Salaam is 80 kilometers. So we hope by August or September it should be operational. Evaluation is complete by 100%. And verification process by different authorities is underway.
The Minister of Health, Community Development, Gender, the Elderly and Children, Umi Mwalimu, has said that Tanzania is the 4th country with high number of people with sickle cell, where 8 out of 1,000 children are born with the disease. Now, moving to Kilimanjaro Region Commissioner Dr. Anna Mughira has directed the police force in Mwanga District Council to investigate theft of copper mined and transported at night. She gave the directive in Moshi when opening a mineral auction market.
The market here will be open every day, but the one in Same will be opened twice a week. But you also opened a window to allow auctioneers to take minerals to other areas. The aim of opening markets is to promote the mineral trade in the country, increase transparency and efficiency in revenue collection, as well as enable small miners access to market. As miners, we ask, if it pleases you, brokers be stationed here at the market so we can promote the business together.
Tanzania has pledged continued support to Burundi. The statement was made by Vice President Samia Suluhu Hassan at the swearing-in of the new president, Evariste Ndayishimiye, at Gitega, Burundi, where she represented President Dr. John Magufuli. Vice President Samia Suluhu Hassan, who was accompanied by former President Dr. Jakaya Kikwete and Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs Dr. Damas Ndumbaro, also visited the widow of former President Pierre Nkurunziza to give their condolences.
Friends of ours, and seeing you fills us with appreciation. We are grateful.
And that is the end of national news. International news follows shortly. And in international news, Kenya has confirmed 117 new coronavirus cases, bringing the total number of cases in the country to 4,374. Health Cabinet Administrative Secretary Rashid Aman said of the new cases from 3,043 samples, 112 are Kenyans and 5 are foreigners.
117 people who have tested positive for coronavirus disease over the past 24 hours from a sample size of 3,043. The new positive cases pushes now our confirmed cases to 4,374. The total tests carried out so far are 133,541. Of these 117 positive cases being reported today,
Rwanda has reported a new coronavirus infections in Rusizi district, bringing the tally of cases since the outbreak in the country to 646. Rwandans have said the increase in coronavirus cases will most likely mean more restrictive measures while the police have continued to arrest citizens who violate curfew directives in Kigali City.
In short, a lockdown has its own implications to a country and its citizens at large. Many are fearing that if lockdown measures will be imposed again, many will face hunger problems, decrease in incomes, as well as decrease in revenue collections.
This virus may become just another endemic virus.
This virus may become just another endemic virus in our communities, and this virus may never go away like HIV. To date, HIV has no cure, but people know how to protect themselves, and for those who have been infected with HIV live longer. Thus, I would like to call on everybody in this world to get used to this disease, because no one knows when the virus will disappear.
The Prisons Department in Uganda has said that it is ready to implement a High Court directive which grants prisoners the right to vote in general elections next year. Now, on Thursday, Justice Lydia Mugambe ruled that the disenfranchisement of the Ugandans in the diaspora and prisoners is a violation of Section 18 of the Electoral Commission Act, which requires that the electoral body includes all persons entitled to vote in any election in the voters' register.
We received information that prisoners have the right to vote. The prison department has agreed to follow the procedure, and we are ready to fulfill the directive. Prisons are a unique community where people are grouped in numbers and not necessarily on where they are coming from. It will be easy for them to cast for presidential position, but difficult for other posts.
And that is the end of international news. Business news follows shortly after this break.
Watch Business Edition as we talk to business leaders and experts in sectors that are transforming Tanzania's economy.
We believe that the driver is the customer.
To change the mindset of traditional HR to the digitalization.
Make sure that everybody can get some access to financial services.
And once we understand the vision of our leaders, we then need to be behind them and help them in achieving that vision.
Business have involved mercantile operations, trade guilds, or shared agricultural production, infrastructure, construction, financial sectors, tourism, and mining. Business Edition on Friday at 8:15 p.m.
Welcome back, and in business news. More than 300 farmers from 3 villages at Malindi Ward in Lushoto District, Tanga region have incurred heavy losses after their cabbage crops were destroyed by insects locally known as kantangaze.
Lakini bado kuna wadudu ambao bado mpaka sasa hivi bado dawa haijapatikana. Kantangaze tunatibu lakini.
The problem has occurred especially on cauliflower vegetables. There is one medicine that will kill the pests, but unfortunately it is very expensive and are scarce in the country.
Na kwa kuona uzito wa jambo hili,
so far we have not yet got a reliable pesticides for kantangaze pests. That is why we can still find the pests despite using medicines. That is why we are calling on supportive medicine that will eradicate these harmful pests.
The Energy and Water Regulatory Authority, EWURA, has issued a 7-day deadline to 6 retail and wholesale fuel operators to explain on why legal action should not be taken against them after violating procedures, which include suspending services without notifying the authority.
Hatufanyi ambush. Tunakupa kitu kinaitwa order. Order ni kama yani order inasimama kama amri ya mahakama. Unaandikiwa ujieleze katika siku ambazo zitapangwa kwa nini usichukuliwe hatua. Sasa hizi
some farmers in Kongwa District, Dodoma region have said they are ready to venture into sisal farming after Prime Minister Kassim Majaliwa directed the sisal board to ensure sisal production in the country increases from the current 36,000 tons to 120,000 tons annually.
Nimejaribu kufikiria kuanza kilimo cha mkonge hasa kwa sababu mbili kubwa.
I decided to engage in farming the crop because of the favorable geographical location.
Maeneo niliyoyataja ambapo mkonge unastawi katika wilaya yetu.
Areas that are favorable for sisal farming will soon begin cultivating the crop that will be conducted according to economical agriculture program. a program that will allow farmers enjoy benefits of farming the crop, just like cashew farming. The government will increase revenues as well as improve individual income.
And that is the end of business news. Sports news follows shortly.
Away first time, good start from Bolt. Bolt leading a moment and going away. Gay trying to go with him, and he's being dragged through to second place, but he's going to win it by 2 meters. Away first time, good start from Bolt. Bolt leading a moment and going away. Gay trying to go with him, and he's being dragged through to second place, but he's going to win it by 2 meters. Marquinhos, he did lose to Lynn.
Welcome back, and in sports news tonight. Azam Sports Club has boasted of attaining all 3 points when they face Yanga on Sunday, as they aim to either be champions or first runner-up.
There has never been any other time that we have met a bogus Yanga like this one. So when you face Yanga that is this bad and you don't win, then you look weak as well. So we must show Yanga that they are weak by defeating them, so they can prepare themselves for the next time by signing better players.
Football fans who have attended matches at the National Stadium in Dar es Salaam since the return of the Premier League have been urged to continue following coronavirus regulations as they had done in the first game.
First of all, I would like to thank Tanzanians and Dar es Salaam residents for their awareness in the fight against corona in sports. We saw at Azam in the match, people did well. The other 2 games at the Uhuru and National Stadiums, also they did well, as everyone came with a mask on and everyone washed their hands. So this is a good thing. Also, the seating arrangement was good. And as we always say, it is your own duty first to practice safety.
Arsenal's head coach Mikel Arteta has refused to rule out David Luiz playing for the club again. Here's more on the story.
The 33-year-old defender was sent off just 25 minutes after coming off the bench in a calamitous display during the 3-0 defeat at Manchester City on Wednesday, as the Premier League returned following the coronavirus pandemic and forced break. David Luiz's future remains uncertain, as his contract is up for renewal, with the club needing to secure him to a new contract before Tuesday. Pushed on whether business reasons will decide whether the player, who will serve a 2-game ban after his dismissal at Etihad Stadium, would leave the club, Arteta said, "Well, we cannot forget the financial situation."
There are no plans to reconfigure goal line technology in the Premier League, despite the system failing during the first game of the restart. Here are more details.
Aston Villa's goalkeeper Orjan Nyland carried the ball into his own net during the match against Sheffield United on Wednesday, but no goal was given. Hawkeye, which provides the service to the league, apologized for the failure, blaming a level of occlusion that had never been seen before in the 9,000 games during which the technology has been in operation. No changes to the system are planned to prevent such a problem happening again. However, with the Premier League seeing the incident as a one-off. More than a minute passed between Nyland carrying the ball over the line and Villa taking a free kick at the opposing end, during which VAR could have intervened to overturn the error.
And Jose Mourinho has accused the football authorities of double standards over the decision to ban Dele Alli for an ill-judged social media post about coronavirus, but ignore much more worse behavior from others in a game during the pandemic.
Ali will miss Tottenham's opening fixture of the Premier League restart at home to Manchester United tonight after a Football Association disciplinary hearing found him guilty of an aggravated breach of one of its rules that includes reference to race, color, or ethnicity. The midfielder had posted a video to a private Snapchat group on 6th of February that showed him wearing a face mask in an airport lounge. The camera moved to show an Asian man before zooming in on a bottle of antiseptic hand wash.
And the sports item ends our news bulletin for tonight. My name is Khadija Zimbo. Thank you for watching and good night.